Hello everybody, welcome back to Archery Country YouTube channel. This is Big Waite. Today we're going to dive into handheld releases, specifically talking about thumb releases. It's been a big switch from archers in the past that are used to a wrist style or an index style release, switching over to the thumb style, having a little bit more enjoyable anchor position and also having hands free when you're climbing a tree stand, using a rangefinder or grunt tube. Overall, just having that release on the D-loop or in your pocket, wherever it may be, your binocular harness, so you can easily grab it and go to it. A lot of benefits to a thumb style release is you can adjust your trigger travel, your sensitivity, and you can really customize the release. One-stop shop for everything you need. As we start out, three models we're going to talk about today. The very first one is from B3 Archery. This is the Exit. This release is the most simplified, uncustomizable setup that you have out of the three lineup today. It is a thumb style. It can be shot right or left-handed just by switching the barrel to right or left-handed. There is no adjustment as far as travel or sensitivity. It's just going to be a click and squeeze and go. It does have a polished hook style that's not going to ever deteriorate on you or run out. It's just a very durable, great price point release, and that's again the Exit from B3 Archery. As we move down the line, we look next to the Scott Apex. Scott has been known a long time for great archery releases, and they did not fall short on this one as well. As you can see, a polished, the Apex is a little bit heavier system, very customizable on your barrel setup. You can twist this and run it wherever it fits into your thumb. Also, you can adjust your pitch all the way forward or back, wherever it's gonna fit and feel for you. It's gonna be a lock setup with a hook, and then you can run this in a 3 or a 4 finger configuration. The super cool thing about this release is every time that you shoot it, that hook automatically goes back to where it needs to be. So you're not fishing around, just hook it up and run it. Again, that's the Apex from Scott. Again, this comes in a medium or a large. One of the most sought after names in high-end archery releases, handheld releases, is gonna be from Stanlowski. This is the Stan Onyx for 2022. This release has taken everything they've done for the last 3 or 4 years and packed it into one solid setup. The Onyx comes in a medium, large, extra large, and I believe a 2XL. This is the thumb style. They also have a hinge that's the same platform and a resistance, so you can go from all three for your training purposes, but the thumb is probably one of the #1 sellers on the market. Again, you can see some of the finger attachments. This is the 3-finger attachment that you see. Also, you can run this in a 4-finger. It comes all in the same box. You do have the opportunity for 2 different barrel stems for your different length and 2 different barrel configurations, a regular size and then an XL if you want just a little bit more meat for the setup. Completely adjustable on your travel and also your sensitivity, so you can run this super cold or super hot wherever you need to do. And it has a clevis C-hook right there, so you can run this on your D-loop and run that style. One of the cool things about Stan is they have what we call a trainer lock pin. This is not just a silver knob that sits on there. This is something that you can actually incorporate into the release. And what this allows you to do is when you're really trying to fine tune that sensitivity and that travel, or just in a simple practice scenario where you don't have the opportunity to shoot your bow, again, I always recommend having an arrow in there in case something happens. But you can actually hook this onto your D-loop, draw your bow back, get into your anchor, and then squeeze and find your shot and find where that travel and sensitivity needs to be. And that trainer lock is not allowing the release to fire, so your arrow never leaves the bow. Again, this is the Stan Onyx. They do offer this in a hinge and also in a resistance. A couple different colors, new for 2022, and then also you can give it in what they consider their heavy metal or a heavy brass version as well. All 3 of these are releases, and some other handheld releases are at all 3 of our locations, or you can stop on archerycountry.com, chat with one of our experts, and they can guide you through the process. Stop in the shop, we can also fit it for you. If you'd like, we can set it up where we like it, and then we can kind of teach you, give you a small tutorial on how to fire, rather you're using pressure continuously or squeezing that down, or if you're a command shooter, either way will work. We appreciate you watching. Make sure that you click like, subscribe to the channel, also ring that bell for notification, and we'll see you on the next one.